come on out to Brown Mountain Bottle Works at 115 East Union Street in Morganton, North Carolina. The place to be for great craft beer. Browse their shelves filled with hundreds of craft beer selections. Relax and enjoy one of their 8 draft taps. Show your love for the store with their logoed t-shirts, hats, and glassware. Want to see what they have in stock 24 hours a day? Check out their website at www.brownmountainbottleworks.com. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Glenn. This is Dave. We're the NC Beer Guys. We promote NC Craft Beer online at ncbeerguys.com. Welcome to October, beer fans.
That's right.
We're doing something a little different today for our weekly beer promotional video. Instead of drinking one beer from one brewery or 1 or 2 beers from the same brewery, we're going to show you a representative sample of the great Oktoberfest styles. It is October, Oktoberfest. We're going to talk a little bit about what they are, and of course we're going to show you, we're only going to try to drink one, and we're going to kind of walk through the Oktoberfest kind of slate, and of course there's many representatives across the state.
Oh yeah,
we just picked out kind of 4 representative ones.
These are the ones we got our hands on.
That's right.
That's how it works.
And we're going to drink the one that's cold. So
that's right. Even better.
That's right. And of course next week we'll remind you, we'll do the other thing that fall is known for. We'll do our pumpkin beers promotion.
Now, and pumpkin beers in October.
We wait till October. Not that we don't drink 1 or 2 before, because if you don't drink them when they come out in July, they might not even be around, or if you don't obtain them and put them away,
that's right,
till October. So we've done some of both. We've had a few already, but we're going to talk about them next week. But this week, our attention is going to be on Oktoberfest. So dear resident beer expert.
So let's put my resident expert
glasses. Put your this first time Dave's ever put his old man glasses on video. So don't joke at him. But he was trying to read this technical description of what an Oktoberfest Märzens is.
Right, I can explain it, but it's easy if I just read it.
We want to be exact.
So basically, as you know, Oktoberfest beers / Märzens are not brewed in the fall. They're brewed in the spring. And they're actually an outgrowth of the traditional strong spring brews called March beers or Märzens. They were put aside in ice-filled caves or cellars for summer consumption. So they brew it, drink it, but the leftover Märzen was usually finished off in October when the fresh beers made with the grain and hops from the new harvest season needed to be put into casks.
So they had the fall harvest celebration and drank all the beer that they had saved up so they could put more new beer on storage.
Right. Oktoberfest beers, therefore, are always well aged, sometimes for 3 or 4 months, because you're going from April, May until now. They are usually deep amber in color and have an alcohol content of 5 to 6.2%.
So today we're showing you, we have all these are great representatives of the style.
Yep.
This is the Claw Hammer out of Highland Brewing, traditional. Maybe the second, maybe right, just very traditional. High Wire, what they just call Oktoberfest Lager.
Yep.
Of course, a great style out of the Duck Rack Brew down in Farmville. They're Märzens.
And they're calling it a Fest Lager, so they just took out the October.
Right, but still the same thing. And the one we're going to drink today is one of our favorites from Olde Mecklenburg Brewery out of Charlotte. So we kind of covered the state.
Really.
There's a bunch more options. So hit your local store. Go in, say, I want either an Oktoberfest by name, or I want an Oktoberfest by style, and we would prefer if you drink it out of North Carolina. But if you don't, there are all kinds of microbreweries who are making Oktoberfest.
Well, it is a lager, so some they're kind of restricted because when you're lagering, it takes longer, of course, to lager a beer, and also that you need to have you're using the yeast. That's going to be bottom fermented.
That's right.
So therefore you have to be cold for a while it ferments in a colder temperature.
The Old Meck version is not quite as ambery as some. It's a little bit lighter. It's a beautiful beer and so effervescent and a beautiful pour today. It's a good pour
for a little glass.
For a little glass,
well, we just came back from the Oktoberfest. Right. So I watched all them pouring these in here. So kind of got a little bit of I watched them do it. I got to do it too. Of course, it's got that wonderful malty aroma.
These are just, craft beer has become very seasonal, and we who drink craft beer on a regular basis always look forward to the changes of the season. Because if you want to drink seasonal, I know some people drink styles all the way out of season all over the years, and that's becoming more of a common thing too. But many of us you can't get some styles and flavors until the season rolls around.
Right.
Or early. But these are just one of my favorite seasonals.
Well,
and it's just a great representative.
And if the following true to form, if you see an Oktoberfest beer in May, you know that's from the previous season. They're not going to release that kind of a beer because it doesn't make sense. If you're going to put that label on it for Oktoberfest beer in May, the problem. Even using the word Märzen, Märzen is March, but the whole purpose of that name was that they brewed it and they stored it and aged it.
And you might be checking if you are in a bottle shop or somewhere and see an Oktoberfest in March, April, May. You might want to think twice about getting that. It may have been left on the shelf by accident, I'm sure.
It's aging.
Yeah, but it's kind of over-aging by that point.
But the wonderful caramel flavors come right through in this every time. And it's, with the lager, it's a lot cleaner than you get from the ales. Oh, it's beautiful.
And for you non-hop fans, it's so smooth and non-bitter.
Yeah, how could you not go nuts with this?
But you get I think, you get all the flavor in the world out of these without any of the flavor having to come or bitterness from hops.
Oh yeah.
It's just
yeah, absolutely. And so these, he said, check around. I mean, look at find the local breweries in your area. See if they happen to have an Oktoberfest beer.
Right.
Go into your bottle shop and try the Oktoberfest beers because this is the time of year to really enjoy it. To me, I feel this brings in fall. I mean, it's
just like football and pumpkins and
the pumpkins
haystacks and everything else.
Right, the pumpkin beers will do it, but this to me, because of what the tradition is of an Oktoberfest beer, is that you have it now.
And in fact, the pumpkin beers, because of their popularity and their just kind of pop culture thing, they are coming out so early now. These actually do tend to be more seasonal, correct?
Yep.
So we're pleased to do this in October. Find your local representative for our Oktoberfest and give a style a try. Maybe you've not had it before.
That's right.
Until next time, this is Dave and Glenn, NC Beer Guys, reminding you to drink local. Keep your beer dollars, North Carolina.